When I play the song, don't play it on that speaker behind you, brother. I ain't gonna leave you out.
I'm like, yeah, we good. I want to be thank y'all very much for tuning in to my 200 plus followers show today. I'm about to switch over. Y'all switch over. Go ahead over to the other show. Y'all hear my voice again. It's Dumbazzfuxx, Tez, and we about to switch over to that Earth919
interview. Peace. That's how you made it in there. So welcome, y'all just heard Tez. We switching over. Matter of fact, this is Dumb Radio 888 BNK FM. As usual, I am your host, Bink. And I told you before, if you've been listening at night, I was going to expose the 919, bring the 919 to amp, let everybody know what's going on in Raleigh. And not only is the 919 this time, it's a little closer to home, it's the South Side. We got a little Kevin here today.
Hey, you already know.
Welcome, brother. How you doing?
I'm maintaining, bro. Peace and love.
Matter of fact, yeah, peace and blessings to you too. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, bro.
This kind of been in the works, like we talking about before the show started. It's supposed to be back in June, but my birthday came and I'm the type of nigga took a whole month vacation because my change might be like that. So I like to enjoy myself.
That's right.
But absolutely appreciate you for joining me. So let's get into it. You're an independent artist out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Tell us a little bit about your style of music, your music, or what do you call your music?
All right, for sure. Like you say, I'm an independent artist out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been independently putting out music since late 2019. Was the first release, Dead to the World, featuring Boss Knight, Quarter Key. My style, I call it soul music, bro. I like to say I put out something from the core of my being that resonate with anybody at any given time in any place. It's a little hard. It's kind of urban, hoodish. You know, if I put a word on it, it's a little hoodish, coming from those conditions of hardships. People who have been oppressed, suppressed, or have not reached their potentials or don't realize their potentials. I put out music that convey that message and convey a message of perseverance of brain overcoming. So I call it soul music, something that resonates with the soul.
Well, you know, I definitely understand that because I have me and Tone, we do a podcast on Spotify, and I often interview people like, I don't know if you know Rick Wall, people like that was superstars when we were growing up.
Yeah.
They, you know, always one step from greatness. They, because of something, bullshit or something other, they never really got there, but I always like to highlight them, give them their flowers. So we know you one step from greatness, and we know you're going to make it, so today is about you and your flowers.
For sure.
Let's get into some of your music real quick before we get into something else. Magic, tell me about that before we play it.
All right, so Magic was the first video single that I released. It was in 2020. It came behind Dead to the World. It was produced by Paperfall Bros. Paperfall Bros, music producers. They do a lot of tracks for mainstream artists, Kevin Gates type shit. And I found them online, shot with them, did business, established business first and foremost, business relationships, go into relationships long term. So I established a business relationship. Put Magic together. It was mixed and mastered by LaFell Taylor. Shout out to Soul Labs up in Greensboro. LaFell Taylor, if you know, you know. He put it together and we pushed it out. Shot the video on Haywood Street in the surrounding Southside area. Shout out to Cliff from Pretty Dope Inc. And Magic speaks to overcoming these circumstances that they said we wouldn't overcome, being people of darker hue. Overcoming the struggles that come with everyday living. The chorus say, I was stuck, fuck, made it out, they won't look. You know, saying, speaking to fate, speaking to grace, speaking to, you know, all the things that come into play when you're dealing with your lack of better decision making and still having some way to persevere through the trying times. So, you know, that's Magic, you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lil Kev, Magic.
Mike stays hot.
Oh, you been rapping?
No,
I want to get to this amp.
I was like 12, bro.
Yeah. How old are you now?
40.
32.
Oh, okay.
Since the 90s, when I met him,
Man, okay.
My brother was one of his first influence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of his first
Good
influence.
luck on that, brother.
I appreciate it,
Wish you
bro.
well on that, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. So really, like, it's just, bro, I'm grateful to be able to.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I was looking at the junk on
There you
Facebook.
go. There you go. There you go. I'm doing. I'm thankful that I'm doing.
Oh, you was on the junk with Larry Pinkett.
Yeah, back in the day.
You,
Yeah, Kingpin, the nigga who be doing all the publicist shit.
Where he at now?
Who Pickett?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just posted.
He was selling cars for a minute. Nigga doing, I guess he was doing so good. That bitch
No,
retired.
listen, nigga, I'm keeping the band. His shit was way ahead of his time.
I think it was Army. I think his son just got a football scholarship to Army. I want to say Army. That's what he went to.
If podcasts and that shit, that was the original podcast, nigga. Like keeping it a band, like a show that went around and showcase you the Raleigh nigga shit, right?
Yeah.
Like nowadays you can just have all the just read it, but you had to have a whole crew to set up and do what he was doing.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you. Bro, I'm gonna tell you who was on it too. Tez, Musa, bro.
Oh yeah, Musa always
bro, on it. He did goddamn rap Lord.
Musa y'all on.
Yeah, you know.
Musa got everybody rapping. Musa, I would say,
I got a better story.
I'm pretty sure Winnie D would fuss with us about that beat.
Musa was the first person I seen.
Musa was the first real rapper with the whole little setup and shit.
You hear what I said?
But Winnie D, he might fight you over there.
Musa was the first person I seen came to roof in. Yeah, put my fingers. Yeah, right here.
I'm trying to get. I got it. Yeah, bro. Musa, bro.
But Musa was the first person I seen came to roof in Eastwood Court. They're in the apartment.
That's right.
Swain Street.
He had the crazy damn records.
That shit. The roof came in on the backside.
Yeah, but Tez, you know this is why I call my brother. Cause I got one brother. My brother damn sheriff's deputy. My daddy's son. Like, but Musa was my brother in the hood. Like that was who.
That's right. That was people like that. People like that.
Late 80s, early 90s. That was Musa.
People like that. Of course, I know Kevin. He was like you and Musa because like Kevin Musa. That's basically like he raised
peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, that was crazy over there, bro.
Go way back.
We live right up the street from them.
So you've been. I guess I asked you something. But have you did some shows?
Yeah. Hey, y'all did some shows. I ain't had none booked strictly for me, but I'm only did like private events, little open mics and shit, bro.
Worse than best.
The best. I was just down in Charlotte at the shit called Spring Fest. Like it was probably one of the most packed videos. Yeah.
Oh, well, shit, he's still recording.
Yeah.
We just giving him content.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was like, but Bink ain't record like me.
No,
everybody can get content.
Oh, I ain't know you were recording. I ain't know.
Yeah, I'm recording because I got my YouTube. So audio.
Shots to his channel though.
Yeah. Like.
You know what shit? You can't see him from
there. Yeah. Tell the nigga your channel and all your shit so when we go back live again, he can run your shit down.
See, he run it down. You got the microphone.
Yeah, you got the mic, run that shit down.
Deion Sanders got his first win.
Yo, straight like that. Love
we got to work on that defense.
Fucking love it. Yo, we're going to talk about that. No, listen. No, TC, you got a high-powered offense, dog.
All right, so
yeah, they do. That's what
we back. You know, Earth919. I'm your host, Bink. It's Dumb Radio, 88 BNKFM. We have You Know Me Well, Lil Kev in the house, Southside. Stand up, please, and do. So, you on YouTube right now at the moment, right? Go ahead and plug yourself, brother. Do what you got to do.
All right, so you can find me on YouTube. Search You Know Me Well, UKNOMEWEL. You'll go straight to my channel. It's the only one. Don't know other You Know Me Well channel.
Not the way it's spelled. Yeah, that's you.
Go search that.
So, before the song ended, we were talking off mic or whatever about some of your influences, especially Musa. So, talk to some of your influences in Raleigh that brought you to rap, that made you want to rap.
No doubt. So. For the local influences, like you said, it was Musa. Shout out to Musa Allah, big bro, down in the A in Georgia, bro. Bro brought me here.
That's my bro.
Yeah, he was a heavy battle rapper. He brought me into it as being a assertive lyricist. Like I'm a lyricist. I feel like I dumbed myself down a little bit, for people could receive me and like understanding the mechanics of music. Like everyone's not into lyrics. You got to be able to give them something that they can feel, and sometimes you got to, bring it down a notch. So shout out to Musa, 200, bro. Okay. Shook, 9 Dudes, Shaki, Bit Not. Like ain't no way. You get what I'm saying? Being from the South Side, ain't no way you can overlook the pioneers that was doing it when you was looking to do it. So definitely them. Shout out to Shorty Raw, Lil V Nature, Shorty Raw. That's Remy Martin, little brother. Incognito, Ricky Dine, this D Ashley to do the visuals now for Photo Motion. Shout out to Merch Johnson. Me and him fit like, you know, from the heights, bro. Like, so many, bro. But as far as my influences, they come from the people that I seen around me doing music, such as Bro. There's a lot of them. And outside of them locally, it was just my drive, bro. I started off writing poetry when I was young. That was the way I expressed myself. I would write poetry. I was a quiet kid. You know what I'm saying? So I write poetry, or I fight. So I had the, you know.
Poetry and fight. That's a hell of a balance.
Yes, sir.
But I got one more song I want to get into. It's kind of leaked from the conversation we were just having. So, you know, if you were to do like a national anthem song, right, for different states and shit, right? Like if you do Brooklyn, they might do South Bronx, shit like that. So most people would say that Peter Pablo, your head off shit, and then when I've been on, as long as I've been on air, I've been trying to tell people on the south side of the road, we won't taking our shirts off, turning them shit right.
Let's calm down.
That was cool. That ain't
respect to the nigga for getting it in. Respect to the nigga for having
my south side anthem, and you spoke to it without even knowing. But I kind of said, and I put this song up here because I said, you know what? It was gonna be a question, but since you said it already, let me see what you think.
All right.
Hey man, sidebar, no, let's reel that in. Let's not hate nobody else from Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like even here, I don't want to be feeling a nigga, but
never really liked them.
Come on, guys. I'm about to say some shit.
They got something to say to y'all.
My dog. Yeah.
Better mention nine deuce when you speaking the best. From the south, we got it up. From the east to the west.
This is the only one I got a song with, bro. I should have sent it in. Yeah, we gotta keep coming. Tell them watch keep coming. Tell them watch keep coming. I wish I got to call him right now. That's my dog, bro.
We play y'all shit all the time. He stays the endo on the big lobby. They gotta keep track.
Bro, I love Shaki, bro. That's who I used to see more. I used to see Shaki and Tico. You get what I'm saying? So right there, you know, in the hood, Shaki and Tico. You know what I'm saying?
But we can't shout at somebody, you motherfucker.
I'm the last cast
down breathe.
All y'all niggas. You voice till I die, son, bitch.
He'll be T.I. You get what I'm saying? I see the, and not cause your boy ain't got them on Barry, bro.
Yeah.
I see not. You know what I'm saying? I see two, but I ain't see two as much. You know what I'm saying? Cause the fact.
Yeah, two from the fact. Two
and then I guess when I got older, I used to be around Shook more because he used to come to the runway all the time.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's what we want to interview.
But see, I was around no Digger because Monty Lane. But you know what they said? I don't think I looked up the old Digger as much as T.I. and knocking it out.
Because old Digger was more like, y'all in. But like, I was just talking about what he do now. I was like, it'd be a good interview because he be doing that festival.
Yeah, Cam, I am shit. I remember I used to go to Swine House, bro. I was like, goddamn, bro, I want to record, bro. I was like, record. I've been to listen to them record. Even right now, bro, my old lady, right? Some of my tracks, she'll be like, I like that one because you on your 9-do shit. And I be like, I used to be like, well, how? She be like, when you change your voice, when it goes deep and you draw your words out, it reminds me of 9-do. She talking about Shook. Yeah, she really talking about Shook. Yeah, she be talking about Shook.
say you got
You know that's Tony Mercer cousin, right?
Yo, 2 hands, what's up? Tell me my brothers and them, they got them
It ain't yet, bro.
Say shit, what?
on the block, they call me the
One of my
black.
homeboys'
I
cousin.
make stacks and break crack in the
Shit from the
little
motherland.
a motherfucking baller. That's
Say
what
he
he
from the
call
motherland.
Yeah, straight like that.
that.
Yeah, no, straight like that.
Huh?
Afrikaans.
Yeah, straight from Africa.
Better stay on your job, try to rob me, please. Got the Uber in my sweatpants and Max too heavy. Call your troops, tell them get them black suits ready. Cause running your mouth, the 380 be dumping lead out.
You like
6 in the morning, call them
You can't see, bro.
I'm blind, bro.
I know you trying to.
Nah, you know what?
Yeah. I got you.
Oh, my bad, dog. I got it. It's okay.
Look, came close to that.
Yeah, you
Look.
close with no cigar.
Yeah, you good?
You lit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, that thing
Hey man,
is.
how'd you lose your vision? If you don't mind me asking, did you lose it and you had it and lost it?
I got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, listen.
2 years ago.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Blessed.
I made it.
Walk strong in that.
That shit was temper.
Yeah.
AKL, you know me well. That's what you go by.
And AKL, you know me well, that's what you go by.
It's like I say, like, what's your best one and then your worst one, the place you done perform right now?
All right, so my most recent performance was down in Charlotte at Hayes Hookah Lounge, Bar Lounge. It was Spring Fest, Summerfest, Spring Fest. So it was a packed venue. It was a lot of artists, a lot of support there, put on by Never Felon. Shout out to Never Felon on Instagram and a few other entrepreneurs who put it on. I would say it was the best. I got to perform an unreleased track called Bossed Up and Drug House when I'm promoting now. It was a good venue, good energy, a lot of independent artists. And if I had to say my worst or the least enjoyed performance, well, honestly, it's hard for me because I enjoy all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime you can get on and get
anytime
through you, then it really ain't no.
Yeah, it ain't.
You ain't got to say that then. That makes sense. You know, hey, that makes sense.
I perform right now. If y'all
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Yeah.
Turn the beat.
So, off of that, you mentioned Drug House. Tell the people about Drug House, your apparel and everything you got going on with that.
Yeah, most definitely. So, Drug House was a single released earlier this year. It speak to your late night creeps, with your little PYT or your Silver Fox. You get what I'm saying? You got them getting to it. You want to put your smack down. You got them dick be the drug house for her. If she got the drug house for you, somebody got the power.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it down. But off of Drug House, I'm pushing Drug House merch. And Drug House merch, Drug House is a brand. It's something totally different from the song. So Drug House speaks to where you go to find your resolve, to find your peace, to find your strength. So the plug represents plugging into your power source, and the drug is whatever you do. Like for some people it's fitness, for some people it's reading, some people it's religion, it's studying. So whatever you find that bring you alleviation, that bring you peace, that bring you strength, that's your drug. And when you go into that place, that's your drug house. You get what I'm saying? I aspire people to plug into your potential, plug into your drug house, and don't let people make you think that the word drug donates to something negative every time you hear it. It's used all over the world. Pharmaceuticals use drugs. You get what I'm saying? If it's the bud, you get what I'm saying? Go there and find your relaxation. You get what I'm saying? But know that whatever you plug into, whatever you seek refuge in, that's your drug, and find a way to make it work for your better. You know what I'm saying? Plug it to your drug house. It's crossing over, coming from where we come from to where we at now. You can take the hood out me. You know what I mean? You can take me from the hood, but you can't take it out me. And it don't mean that I got to come with a negative connotation with it. You get what I'm saying? Right. So tap into your drug house.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we about to get into Drug House. Lil' Kel.
I like that shirt right there. That trippy vibe.
When I talked to him on the phone the other day, he said something similar to what he just said. I said, yeah, you got me on that. I'm buying 2 shirts just for just say this. I was already gonna buy one.
You talk about tapping potential a lot, right? So, what in your music, like have you tapped some potential? You think you found like your source, like the big thing, you still think there's other sources to come?
I think there's other sources to come.
Okay, so there's always more. Right, okay.
What I aspire to do is to work with other artists, write music for other artists, and get other artists placed inside of like films and shit. I got a publishing company. It's called Wild Publishing LLC.
Okay.
So on the back end, I ain't gonna always be able to rap. So I'm a businessman. So my goal is to establish business. I built my catalog, so maybe one day I can sell my catalog and bring other people under my catalog, promote them, give them exposure. It's understanding the behind the scenes of the shit that give you longevity. Because if I don't know, then I'm gonna have to come to you, and you gonna have to navigate my path, and then I'm just an artist.
You just follow, you're just an artist. Okay. So what innovations do you think you brought to this? Like, what's different between you and the next other artist out here?
I think at the moment, what's different between me and the next artist is my business savvy. In the sense of understanding that the market is ever changing, and you're gonna have to change with the market to stay relevant. So I got a song with a motherfucker in Russia right now, bro. And I told them to call me International Care. You know, on the back end. But I got a song with motherfucker in Russia.
Get some stamps in that book, right? Get some stamps in that book. Get up out of here a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm on.
Right, okay. Shit. See, I don't know when we go live on his shit or you know, so I just go over here talking shit. And I'm about to go back to that football shit real quick though. Listen, TCU got a high power offense, so just the fact that the CU showed up and scored tit for tat with them niggas and went down and took it, love it. I'm not worried about the rest of the season because you can't look at this defense on the team.
Let me wait about 4 or 5 seconds.
I was wanting that too, yeah.
Alright, no, we good and we back. Dumb Radio 88 BNK FM. Earth919 Southside, stand up and please do. So we got Lil Kev in the house, and we just played this song, Drug House. He explained to you the situation. He told you the condemnation. So hopefully you understand. It's like when I told y'all about the name Dumbazzfuxx. It's actually a play on my intelligence. Most things in life are really simple and dumb as fuck. You apply too much pressure when you think about it. And that's the problem. But yeah, back to that. So like I'm saying, get into, we were talking earlier when we first came in, about the creation of Blue Hunters. What you involved?
Oh, you guys, you're talking time. My bad.
We pouring up. I appreciate that sister.
Yeah.
So get into the creation of Blue Hunters. You involved?
Yeah. So Blue Hunters came about. Me and Vault, we always been locked in since back in the day. Got no in-low, you already know. So on the phone with Fight, like bro. Fight, you already know. On the phone with Turk, so I tell him like, bro, like, I got a beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you'll do well with it. Let me send it to you. Let's go ahead and put something together. Sent it to him. He did his 1-2 on it. When he got it the way he wanted, he sent me back the chorus. I wrote the verse, sent it back to him, let him hear it. He finished it off. We went up to Underground Rich. Shout out to Underground Rich Studios. If you know, you already know. Shout out to Leon. Ray Leon, let me say it right. You know it's you. Ray Leon, you know what I'm saying? He did the chop on it, the mix and screw, chop and screw type shit. And we pushed it out and it was well received. I think with Turk on it, he bring a lot of, that trap vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more aggressive with the lyrics. So the wordplay might be a little misconstruing for someone who don't understand the lingo. But Turk definitely understood the lingo, you know what I'm saying? He loved the track. So we pushed Blue Hunters out. Like it's one of my highest stream singles right now, over 100,000 streams. Shout out to the Vault. You got them big Vault in the building. You already know what's going on. Keep running it up, bro.
That's definitely cool. So where can they go? Actually, you can hear it here on AMP. Actually, you can go in the catalog. You know me well. Lil Kev, all his music is in the catalog. Please do push it and play it. But other than that, where can they find your music? Bro,
you can find it anywhere. You can find streaming. So if you go search Blue Hunted on Google, you know me well, Blue Hunted, Vault Money Turk, Blue Hunted. It'll take you to all the streaming platforms that is available on. I personally push Spotify. That's my go-to app. Apple Music, YouTube, Boomplay, Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio, streaming app. Wherever you can stream from, most likely you can find Blue Hundreds featuring Bart Money's Hurt or featuring me, depending on where you stream it, or what profile you stream it from. But go play there. You already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Hundreds. All right, now you gonna get your little damn Deion Sanders. We gonna talk about the vegetables because I want to be a vegetable. Because we were talking about Deion never ran up in them motherfuckers, and I appreciate the shit because they were talking shit about that nigga.
Yeah, they were.
He won't go do this. Yeah. White man said they got the worst team in football. They got the worst roster. Yeah. They got them that son threw for 500 something. Got them yards.
They put up 45 points. 42.
TCU.
TCU
been good the last 5-6 years.
They top 10 11 to 13.
They was 10 and 1 last year.
Slipping to the top 10.
TCU on the top 14 last year, and they ain't even ranked top 10 this year.
Right. No. So we ain't talking about no punk shit.
Yeah, but they still known it. It's a decade.
They put out Damian Thomas.
You get them freshmen now right, they'll be right for next year is what I'm saying. Don't take give them the end of about a mid-season. Shit, man, that's a good school when it comes to football.
I'm gonna just keep it a bang. At this point, the real truth is college football is pro football because you can pay the athletes. Right?
That's right. You can get paid.
And so listen, now Deion with his connections with Nike,
he's gonna make sure everybody get paid. He's gonna make sure everybody get paid.
Right. I'm motherfucking Deion. I got Super Bowls. Played all over
anybody
the place.
that I want.
Right.
Listen, you want to come here?
I got a nigga
listen,
I guarantee you
dealership.
Yeah,
I'm hooked in down at the
McDonald's.
Right.
And then hold on. Pause. And that's just talking about the money to a young man. Now let's talk about the young man that wants to learn to play football. This is a man that's done it competitively and won at every level. So you ain't talking about like no regular nigga, right? Like Deion got national championships. Deion got Super Bowls. So
it's the last one. Yeah, it is.
Nigga played 2 sports professionally.
I didn't know Eddie George was coaching Tennessee State. He played Notre Dame today. He was 23 when I left.
Fuck Eddie George. I ain't never really like that nigga anyway. You said what?
He was okay.
Right. It wasn't even the beef with Ray Lewis. It was some fuck Eddie George nigga. That nigga didn't deserve that high.
He said it like he ain't like him. I'm like, man, he's like, I ain't gonna like them.
He
was okay. Yeah, he had a good little run. You ain't met this. We ain't met this motherfucker before. That shit like that.
He ran into him.
Stole your bike. He stole your bike.
He couldn't speak, right?
Transform a lunchbox or something. He got my Optimus Prime lunchbox. I don't like that thing.
Damn.
I don't like
that. If you don't like it, you don't like it. What we supposed to say?
You like him at Ohio State. You played Ohio State.
That's why I said he didn't deserve that Heisman.
That motherfucker was head.
No, he was a beast.
He was held in
Yeah. Sometimes they have when you get a group of niggas together. But we are back. Dumb Radio 88B NKFM, South Side of Raleigh, North Carolina, Earth919. The first edition of the show, because I told y'all I'll be bringing 919 the app, and hopefully I can get a few more people from Raleigh, to share themselves with people and hopefully promote themselves and grow their brand. There's a million ways to do it. And if you got one hustle, then you got no hustle. So, yeah, like I said, I was following you, and when I said I was going to tap in, and this brings us to me. I was trying to tell Ted, I was like, look, bro, I don't know if I was high, but I swear I was on his page, and I seen a cucumber lemon. So let's get into the growing. You kind of a farmer here a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get a green thumb.
This nigga got skills and shit. He got skills.
Yeah, so the lemon cucumbers, the cucumber lemons. I ran across the seeds. I think I was in Home Depot, bro, and I seen some shit said lemon cucumbers. I ain't never seen this shit before. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to grow. I'm gonna grow some lemon cucumbers. I put them down, bro. The shits grew. They come round, and when they come to fruition, they yellow like a lemon, bro. And they sweet. They sweeter than a regular cucumber. And I got a few coming up right now. If you want some lemon cucumbers, tap in with me. Hit me on social media. I got them for the low. You can get them. I send them to you.
Next 5 people to add get the cucumber recipe or some shit.
Yeah, but I kept telling her, I was like, man, I had to be high because I ain't nothing.
I ain't never heard no shit like that. This
Nigga had a cucumber lemon. I said, Bink, you be smoking. I said, Bink, see, you drinking that goddamn THC water, and your ass smoke, and you eat a gummy. Talking about, this shit don't bother me, nigga. Something don't bother you. You see the cucumber lemon, nigga. Like, I'm telling you. Go check out his page. Go check his page. I went to check out the pastor with him. I guess he gonna hide his
So I asked you, when I sent you the information and the questions, I asked you about some Raleigh artists that you enjoyed or that you like, and you said, call me Brax.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, actually, bro, he a local artist for North Carolina.
Well, North Carolina, right? Same thing.
He out of Greensboro. He actually from Texas.
Okay.
And he been up here for a while.
Born.
Yeah. He a local, he a R&B, cross R&B rap artist, and I'm actually doing a lot with promoting him right now. He got a joint called More Than Words, and I like the joint, bro.
Bro, I tell you what, that's the one I got plugged up to.
Yeah.
So here we go. More Than Words, call me Brax.
Yep.
Yeah, you from the south side.
Yeah.
Cause you can hear it. I was like, oh shit, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause that one yeah.
Right, you smack that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I play this shit all the time.
I mean, what's your influences outside the state you fuck with? 36, UK, country. No, okay, matter of fact, what shit outside of R&B, hip hop do you listen to?
Bro, I listen to all type of shit. I listen to alternative shit.
Okay.
I listen to goddamn old school shit.
Give me one song outside of R&B, hip hop you fuck with.
Motherfucking Adele. I said, fine as rain.
Yo, that white bitch can blow though, son. Yo, that white bitch can blow though.
I consider her R&B.
I can't even lie about that.
She's R&B though.
I listen to Shawn Mendes.
Okay, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who that is, but shout out to the Mendes guy.
Yeah.
Word. Listen, life be funny, right? About the last month, so I've been listening to classical when I be riding in the truck.
Yeah.
That shit be, I be high as hell like that. I just chill with this shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to the radio now.
Yo, I can't, listen.
I don't even know what the half they
Is
play.
the mic dead? Cause you edit this shit out this footage, okay? This don't occur. This new shit be making me sick a lot, man. Like, it's just trash.
That shit is not
that little
music,
the sexy red bitch. Come on, son. Like,
they don't hate on Sexy Red.
it's not even hate, dog. Like, listen, I'm all for being able to tour and get it off of a song. Right? Like, you should be able to have a song that says whatever and be able to tour and get the money off of it. But you should also be able to step back and tell the people, hey, listen, this is just a persona. I'm just doing this for the record, this is money. I'm not actually living this life. Right? Let's separate some of this shit.
Yeah. Since you type crazy, because I can't even say that shit. The only thing I can say is, listen, bro, I'm telling you about my experiences in life.
Tell the truth on that. And that's all you can do, right? Tell the truth on that. Look, this is where I'm at. This is what I do. See, like that video, isn't it easier to just be you?
Yeah.
Some niggas don't realize that shit. They spend so much time.
You ask Kid a question when Bink come back. What's this?
Ask him a question about what? Oh, okay, I got you.
Man, I just got them, I don't know.
Back up, man.
I got it too.
I got you.
Right here too.
I got a lot of shit right here, bro.
I like it.
Hey man, we're gonna run the same question back. Some influences outside the state of Carolina, so when we come back live, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you with what influences out of Carolina, what other kind of shit.
You told me who that was. Dirt, right?
I mean, yeah, I like Dirt. As far as the artist, I like how I resonate with, bro.
Okay. Well, that's the best thing about music to me. I mean, like when I do shit at night, you can ask him. I might play motherfucking fuck, I can't think of one of them niggas' names right now to save my life, but if I could, I would. But it'd be somebody you would expect me to play where I grew up and what I really listened to.
Yeah.
But my favorite rapper in the world, KRS-One.
Yeah.
And he was so versatile. He taught me that rap, all that shit is different form. But the motherfucker nice, The beat is right. This nigga know how to goddamn ride the beat the right way. The shit is nice.
Right.
I don't care who it is and what they talking about.
Right.
And that's some shit you talking about niggas I just can't kill y'all, some shit like that. But rest of it, I'm good with.
Oh yeah.
You talking about niggas I just can't kill y'all, shit like that.
Yeah.
Rest of it, I'm good with. You talking about niggas I just can't kill.
I forgot to put that on pause. Alright, we back. Sorry about that. Earth919, this is a live radio show, and sometimes you have live mishaps. But we all sitting here, chilling, sitting and kicking with my man, you know me well, Lil Kev Locksmith. So, what part of the South Side did you grow up on?
I'm from that it's real South Side. So that's over there by MLK. You know what I'm saying? Over there by Martin Luther King Boulevard. I'm from Fisher Street, down by NBA. If you know, North Fisher, Oakwood. I moved to Walnut Terrace. We moved from Walnut Terrace back to Fisher Street. Then we moved over by Swain Street. I moved to a little street called Decker Street.
That's the side, right?
Yeah, Officer Berry Street, right there by Eastwood Court. Yeah. And that's why I spent the majority of my years on Decker Street, Swain Street 500. Shout out to Haywood Street 500, 700 Martin, 400 Montague Lane, Cream Snatchers. Shout out QB, Kerry D.
Hey, Kerry D.
You already know. That's right across from Brad, Lane, Chavis Heights, Austin Street. If you know about Austin Street, you already know what's going on. Yeah, just try that street, grandma.
Shouts to the West.
Shout out to Kentwood.
No, I was gonna ask you, man, like, what influences you think outside of the state of Carolina?
So my influences outside of the state are actually entrepreneurs, like people who have took time to invest in themselves and invest in their craft, wherever it may be. So far as the music, bro, it's a broad span, like Snoop Dogg, Gucci Mane, the Locks.
So for people to transition and become bigger than just the industry?
More than just music.
It's more than just music, bro.
Let's go into a question
so
I got
you're looking
anyway.
for the business side of this?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, all right.
Because I wonder, like I told you, my favorite rapper is KRS-One.
Right.
So, and now somebody today might say their favorite rapper is Young Thug. So that means rap evolves. So do you think there's really, like, if you started, let's say you started rapping today, and Snoop had a 20-year career, maybe longer. Do you think there's really longevity for today? If somebody started rapping today, is there really longevity? The way it's evolving, the way things are changing and streaming and all that, do you think it's longevity in rapping? So do you, or not to cut you off, do you think you have to be more?
I think you got to be more. I think you got to be more because with the attention span now, how life is set up in general, with technology, with you have a multiple facet of things that can catch your attention with the internet, with just the way the world's set up. It's not catered towards longevity in one field. It's catered towards longevity and establishing yourself as an individual and being able to conform, change. You got to be a chameleon. So I don't think it's set up to be have longevity necessarily as an artist, but maybe being an artist, then being a model, then being an influencer, then being a mogul. Like, you have to be able to transition and move with the time. And it's not set up for things to be established on a long-term spectrum for one thing, but maybe you can establish yourself across multiple facets to be in multiple places at one time. It's like a multi-dimensional world now. We're not in one place.
Be doing more than one
so,
thing.
Like an addendum or a second question to add on to that, because it's kind of almost what I was going to say when you said certain things. Do you know the AI? You know what AI is now?
I do.
So do you feel like that's robbing people of creativity? Because they got the program now where you can just tell the AI what you want to rap about, and it'll write it for you. They're killing the creative process.
The cheat sheet is real, y'all.
Yeah. So yeah. On one spectrum, yeah, it is. Like let's cut to the chase. Yeah, it's gonna kill the creative process because it's gonna take the work out for a motherfucker to have to do. But on the other end, if you a person that acknowledge that it's they can kill your creative process, and you find a medium, you find a way to make it work for you instead of utilizing it to do the work necessarily, then you could do something with it.
Would you stand on bars from yourself being more authentic than bars written from an AI?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so then, like, why is this a dispute? I feel like if an AI wrote your shit, you're not a real artist.
Right. I
feel like that's Drake.
Yeah, but I personally feel like I personally I could never let them write my bars, but I would try to find something that I could allow it to do that might be whatever it could do to help bring about.
I mean, ghostwriters exist, and ghostwriters are real and authentic, and I respect ghostwriters and their trade and craft. No, listen, Puffy ain't wrote a rhyme, and he got some of the hottest shit out there. That shit with Twisted. Dre. Listen, so we know ghostwriters is real, but having a machine that's never lived this, that's never fucking it took a human breath that's never had a real live human interaction.
Ice Cube right there, right?
Oh, come on, man.
Well, I can
IQ that nigga.
I could never use them. I could never use them to write my lyrics. I could never use AI to write my lyrics.
Right.
But if I could use them for something else, like if I could use it to generate,
so it could be a tool or a resource.
Well, something I could use, right, a resource. But as far as the creative process, it's definitely gonna kill.
Relying on it to be the thing,
right?
No.
Yeah, bro, it's a no-go.
I feel like you got a lot of motherfuckers right now that's like their whole process. It's like plug it into the machine, and I'm gonna spit these bars.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Kill, Miss Ted. You got you playing the instruments or anything?
Bro, I really don't. I wish I could play a drum.
That should be crazy, right?
What about you making your beat? Make your made on beat anything?
Right.
Nope.
Right. I could write a song without a beat. Like I could find a tempo and set a melody, but I can't. I never been able to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
So you ain't
tried.
You ain't get dragged church too many times. Huh?
There you go.
I was in church sleep, bro.
Yeah. They ain't bring you up front and make you do nothing.
Hey, look, I sung in the choir. I did that, but when they said amen at the end of service, I stood up and said amen. And I was walked in. I was terrible.
Yes, sir. So hold on, what I got up here next with you. So Lil Durk, we was talking about that earlier, and I got a few Durk songs that I asked you that you want me to play for you, and no interviews. What's the relationship to you in that song?
Yeah, so like that track right there, I feel like Durk really okay. So and understanding like you have the artists that do music for the money, for the mainstream, like something that they feel like it do well, and then you got the artists that do the music that's really them speaking to you, talking to you about where they at, what they dealing with type shit.
The craft.
And I feel like no interviews, that's Durk, that's really Durk, more so. Like not Durk back in the day when he was in Southside Chicago, but Durk right now speaking earnestly from where he at, and he telling you, bro, I don't even really care about interviews. This is why, but it's deeper than that. He talking to you from his person. And that's why I thought no interview.
All right, no interviews. Lil Durk.
See your answer.
I can't keep drinking brown ale. Like, might have something to do
Yeah.
tonight.
Got one, bro.
I might have something to do tonight. I'm not sure. It ain't even nighttime yet.
Is the mic hot? I need a light, dog.
Yeah.
Lil Durk ain't the one that went to jail with the dude and got out.
Huh? For the dude that got out.
The one with the tattoos on his face. Young Thug. Who the dude that went to jail
Oh,
with?
Gunna?
Oh, that's Gunna.
Gunna.
Yeah.
He the one
No,
that's
I was talking
talking
about
about
the light,
the
like when the mic is hot. When the mic is cold.
Well, did he snitch on somebody? I don't know.
He
Did
did.
But they say that he said that YSL was a gang, and people be like, well, bro, is that really snitching if they already knew?
Yeah.
For the furtherance of the RICO case, it helped them just give somebody saying, like, yeah, this is a gang, give more credit to it than a gang. But they knew it was a gang, and that's like him taking a plea. If he was taking an individual plea where it's just me catching the case, and I'm saying, yeah, I did it, it don't affect nobody. But it affect the furtherance of the RICO case. Yeah. So you help solidify
that's right, that they
what they already got.
Yeah, because he a part of y'all, and if I see us again, they're like, okay, see, I told y'all, we got it.
I got a question, and I want you, we got to come back for this live. Where's the separation between the reality and the artistry? Because listen, like there's this blurred line that's in our community only where we actually live the shit that we talking about on record, right?
Right.
Like no other group on the earth is out here living what we talk.
Right.
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 So it's become so blurred now. Can we talk about maybe reestablishing a line to say like, hey man, we realize like yo, this we rapping and shit, but we can't change how we're living, and that's the fucked up because that's the onus of our record, right?
Right.
It's what we live, right? You just said you write about your truth, right?
Right.
So like if you writing about your truth, then like it's fucked up because our line's so blurred right now.
Yeah, and it's so blurred though, because some people ain't see the bar is set for you to have to be this to even enter the industry. So now people are reaching just with their words to be this, and they don't even have the credentials or they don't have the qualifications to even be that in this industry. But it doesn't matter to the elites because they just need a product to push and they need a face. So now you basically selling yourself out to the elites to present yourself as.
I think when rap became the product instead of like the craft, we seen a change in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so that was like early 80s that happens. Right, so because now it's commoditized, and so now we can make, you monetize the shit, you can make money off of it. People change like our rap to just get the crowd, the action, the reaction. And there's been some great ones that have done it. You know what I'm saying? They're like straight one-hit wonders across the board, all over the place, right? If we look at how the game has changed right now today, and that you could put your music out on so many different platforms, like there was always the restriction before of like your record label had to do your distribution.
Right.
But because today you can distribute across multiple platforms, different reaches in different areas, how do you think like your influence and how do you grow? Because everybody can push now. So like you can push into South Carolina and have a real South Carolina market that likes your music, that fucks with your shit, wants to see you at shows. Like you said, you traveled down to Charlotte and done shows, right? Yeah. So as your shit grows and your impact grows, how do you, I guess, continue that growth forward? Like, what are your plans? What are you doing?
We live.
Yeah.
Also, so my plan is to establish multiple facets of branding. So right now I push Wild Publishing. That's my LLC. Me and Boss Knight. Shout out to Boss Knight. It's my engineer, co-artist for Wild Publishing, Willow Rights Publishing. So I plan to establish a publishing rapport with other businesses where I can provide sounds that might fit their listening preferences or their playing preferences. That's my go-to as of now, and pushing my Drug House brand. So by establishing that, I'm establishing myself as a business professional in whatever field I deal in. Outside of those secondary markets, as an artist, I plan to establish myself as an all-around songwriter. So what I want to do is build relationships with producers to where maybe I can go ahead and provide vocals on some of their beats, and they can shop them out, and that'll help put me in line with some of the upcoming artists where they can use some of my experiences or hooks on some of their tracks to give them a little more authentic feel. We was discussing AI. Right. So if I could kind of be the AI on the back end, where I already provide a track basis, a content, a place to go with your song, and you can fill it in with your personal experience. That way I can merge with other artists, keep myself established in the music industry on that end as an artist or a songwriter or a vocalist, and then I intend on going from there. So for me as an entrepreneur, it's about business, bro. Coming from where we come from, it's not about being the face and being known, but it's about being established.
Right.
I do this shit for my family. In the long term, in the long game, it's about establishing something for my kids. Right. So achieving goals, and like one of my goals is I'm a provider. Like I'm a male, I'm a hue, dark hue male, and I don't supposed to be here, according to statistics. So my goal is to be well. Oh yeah. So like in regards to what we was just speaking about, a lot of the artists right now are artists in the sense of they're just here to be a figure. You know what I mean? A figure, a face. They don't care about what they're pushing. My motto is we prosper against all adversity. So we prosper against all adversity, meaning that you're going to be tried, tested at every turn. And my goal is to stand firm on what I stand for, and that's for the upliftment of my people. You know what I'm saying? Some of the music that you hear coming from me is going to be harsh, it's going to be hard, it's going to sound vulgar. You get what I'm saying? If you know where I come from, then you already know. You get what I'm saying? But if you see where I'm at now from where I come from, then that's inspiration. So I have to give you, both sides. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's my plan of action.
Man, shouts to the growth in life, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shouts to the growth.
All right, so let's go to the second Raleigh artist, which we discussed earlier. Actually, my little cousin, I play his music all the time.
Got the Vault.
So y'all tell me about your relationship with Vault.
Hey, that's the bro. Like I'm so proud of bro perseverance. Like as a man, as an artist, this bit Vault Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? He's standing on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's Vault. He mean what he's saying. He gonna have to run that skrill up to the end. And this Blue Hundreds, you know what I'm saying, that we got together. We looking to push a video sometime soon. But some of his tracks are some of my go-to tracks that I play when I'm driving. You get what I'm saying? Like I resonate with them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I actually wanted to play two, because one of them is my favorite. When I first thought Lil Cuz, I was like, damn, Lil Cuz rapping for real? Yeah. And this one, I'm going to play two. Break the Rules. You like the Break the Rules?
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm going to play that one next. But this is the one I like when this is the first time I ever heard him rapping. And I was like, okay, Lil Cuz got it. Sandwich Bag Era?
The Tie. Sandwich bag. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I like that one too.
You didn't live. You grew living over that time for times over there.
Nah, but he talk about it all the time.
Yeah, he that's Orion cuz he used to be
he talk about it all the time, bro.
That shit. He was like, "Why can't you?" Said, "Man, yeah." That's all I said. You said you. Ain't... So by the time you moved over there, Orion already moved.
Yeah, nah. Orion was on David Street. I used to go to his house all the time. When we used to go to Hunter.
Yeah.
But Fatai, bro, I'm telling you about Fatai. He got a track with goddamn
Ricky High.
Ricky High, bro. This goddamn Benny the Busher, the beat maker.
Yeah.
Nigga out of Charlotte, bro. Fatai be locked in with the motherfuckers, bro. Fatai spend that money with the motherfuckers. Go goddamn Lil Migo from CMG, Yo Got It artist, Trapper Man Dale. But he like shit like this, cause you know our age. Yeah. He like shit where he can talk about
like
his
that
life.
Boulevard Night with him and Black Ink. I like that shit there.
I like that shit, bro. Black my dog, bro.
Black be rapping.
Yeah, Black be snapping. I should have said Black, one of my local influences. I forgot about him, bro.
Yeah, this one of the first tracks I heard from him too. I like this one.
When we go back live, what separates Raleigh's music scene from every place else music scene?
Right. Gotcha.
Bink, you got that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, finish that for me, bro. I can't finish it, bro.
I got a couple look at my damn.
You gotta drive, though.
I got a couple look at my damn.
I got a couple look at my damn stuff. I ain't been drinking.
That ain't no shot cup.
Look in mine.
Hey, listen, man, there ain't no shot cup. This is a shot. It's 2.5.
That man gave me 3/4 of a cup.
When I said they thought I was crazy, I said you can't work in the liquor house. You can't work. Yeah,
this is $3 shot. Oh, this is $3 shot liquor house. Liquor house gonna be full of people.
No.
You gonna have a niggas be out there reselling your shots.
Yeah. Come on. Shoot, give motherfucker 3 shots out.
Hey, listen. Hey, Tez, I be in brother tonight. My old lady be like, yeah, you ain't come home. I can't make it. So what you talking about? I'm drunk as fuck.
At the interview still.
Trying to get away from Dumbazzfuxx podcast.
These niggas ain't still doing music. These niggas done put on another. These niggas got another radio show going.
This is another couple of cameras.
They invited me to do another like this.
I still gotta go home.
Niggas in fuck. Pulling that down. Yeah, we from now on, no more. You can't. From Texas, I guess in Texas they say everything bigger than more. Boy, shot big.
Yeah.
4 fingers. That's not a shot. That's a goddamn cup. That's a couple of
drink. Get you warmed up, right? Everybody talking shit.
And everybody had a pistol on their side down there.
Amen.
That's how they be wondering, you popping off.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, you right. Yeah, why didn't they put liquor in my head, though?
Bro, I can't do nothing with it.
But I put it.
I'm feeling nice myself, and I got to drive.
Hey, but I'm telling you, bro, Miss
I
Yvonne,
can
bro.
drive over was home.
I was 13 and 14. Miss Vine used to let me in the liquor house, bro.
Oh yeah.
She like, hey, you Miss Yvonne, bro.
Man, we all used to argue about that damn fish on Friday night all the damn time.
I'm talking about Boom Mama, bro. Tyrone
Me
Mama.
and her used to argue about the fish sandwich and Friday night all the time, right?
Fish sandwich.
So now, she only do one of the nights you get a sandwich, the next night you can't get nothing but a plate.
Yeah.
So I was in there one night, you couldn't get nothing but a plate, right? So I'm like, hey, I'll pay for the plate. I just want the sandwich. I ain't gonna do that. Now, hold on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I know you're in the business of making money, Miss Yvonne. You always try to be special. No, ma'am, I just want a fish sandwich.
Yeah, right. I just want
So
some
I'm
bread.
gonna pay you for the fish plate. You keep saying
Yeah.
let me get, cause your fish sandwich, that motherfucker's hit.
You can resell that same plate I just bought to the next person.
Right.
Get in with a passing, what they call passing head.
Yeah. You don't sold one plate twice.
Yeah,
Swain Street was an amazing spot.
Bro,
Was an
Swain
amazing
Street,
spot.
bro.
So
Shout out to Mr. Junior.
yeah,
My wine granddaddy.
So here we reached the one song that I'm sure you know we're gonna bring up because you got his brother here with you.
Oh yeah.
So first, even before we get to the song, how will or does losing Mook, how will it affect your music?
Yeah, so losing Mook definitely will affect my sound going forward. It's gonna make me more driven. It's gonna make me more passionate. It's gonna make me more considerate about the tracks that I choose to even put out. You know what I'm saying? Because with this particular track, it was done. You get what I'm saying? It was done. When I got the mix back to that was ready to be released, we lost bro. You get what I'm saying? And that just affected all of us. Like, it affected me, it affected the family, and like, it's the reality of life. You get what I'm saying? Like, saying like, we made a track called Ease the Pain, and we had to dedicate the video to losing bro. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's like you appreciate, or you don't take for granted the time that you have. So with my music, it's gonna make me put out music that's more conducive to me being successful. It's gonna make me put out the better tracks. It's gonna make me put out the more heartfelt tracks. It's gonna make me put out tracks that I feel like it's gonna be a mixture, but with more pushing of the mixture, if I have to say it, because I understand that you don't necessarily have the time that you think you have. You get what I'm saying? And
I think a lot of rappers might do that though, like make like heartfelt album, don't never put them out to nobody. You know what I mean? They go in the booth, they drop it, boom, and they be like, man, I ain't your aim, but man, you know, man, a lot of
push that shit out.
RP movie.
Push this shit out, bro. Like,
and what gave you the idea? Like, I like the idea. Well, you know, what gave you the idea?
You brought his brother with you, so salute to you too, my man. Salute to you.
Shout out to Hustle. You want to say something for Mike? Can you speak?
Yeah.
Can you say something, bro? Lean forward. I don't know. Say what you want to say. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? It's Rakim.
You already know. That's bro brother. You know what I mean? Like, real life, like, this bro brother right here with me. We ain't capping just for rapping. You get what I'm saying? Like, we still trying to ease that pain. Bro still dealing daily. His people still dealing daily. Came to see my bro before I came to the podcast. So brother come with me to the podcast. I don't get to see him often. You know what I'm saying? This a piece of my heart. Shout out to them, to the family. R.P. Mook did.
Yeah.
So now, like Ted was saying, the video, man, put a little Mook in the video doing his part. Yeah. Salute to you for that. That shit was tight.
No, AJ did that himself.
Yeah, that was
okay.
We was at my mother's house right after Mook passed, and we was AJ was talking, and I was like, AJ, we gonna shoot the video. He saw it for Rakim. He said, I don't want nobody to shoot my daddy part. I'm shooting my daddy motherfucking part. Ain't nobody do it.
Yeah.
I said, well, nigga, ain't nothing else said.
I
I told Kevin later on that day, I said, yeah, Kevin, you shoot the video, AJ gonna do Mook part, not me.
Say less.
Say less.
But for his son to have the fortitude and the resolute to say, look, I want to do this. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no way that I was gonna turn Lil Mook away and say, nah, bro, we can't do that. Only thing I can say is you ready. You get what I'm saying?
Can you handle? You good? Yeah, you straight. So, ladies and gentlemen, ease the pain. Mook did. Rest in peace.
I got a little hoe girl up the way where I live and shit. She well, she love this song, bro. And keep it a band with y'all, little shorty, like, she be dealing with so much pain, bro. She don't even want to be here type shit. You get what I'm saying? She was like, play my song, bro.
Hey, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like I told you, God told Mook to come get me. I was in the studio when they recorded this verse. That's the last verse he ever recorded.
Last verse, bro.
Can't pick me up. Ain't ready.
Last one, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, I said, man, when I pulled the beat and got the beat, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got them, somebody tell me, dude, got them, get on this shit, bro. You my goddamn dog, cause like, just dealing with life. Like, I know his story legit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said, I got a beat. Just got a new beat, and I don't want nobody on but Mook did. Tell him how to let me.
Yeah, brother, we not gonna open a bar together.
I'm gonna be losing all the money.
Look at him.
The money on it, bro.
Motherfucker drink be $24. Like, wow, did you see how much liquor he poured in your cup, man? Damn.
He pulled you 2.5 shots over there. Like, you good for about a good hour or something.
Don't come back over
We'll
here.
see you back in about
Don't come funny with me.
Nothing. They should get you through about
And it get lighter when you come back, cause I'll be pouring. Like, what? You get back, I'll be pouring, so it'll be lighter. But still gonna be $45. Why? Cause you'll be drunk by then.
Damn.
It's a standard fee from there.
Yeah, like, AJ said it though. He said, when I came on, nobody do this part but me. I said, I can't help you. He said, nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Little man wanted to do the part, bro. Like,
said, I'm gonna get out your way.
Yeah. Like, for real, bro. This one in the video I'm about to do. I about to do Drug House. I about to do Drug House because I'm pushing Drug House. And I ain't had no choice but to do this video. And I wouldn't, and if Moot was here, I would have did the video. The song came about, Drug House was already out. That was my plan of action. Push Drug House, push the merch, push Drug House. Yeah. And bro passed and was like, bro, like,
kind of like,
I
said, you gotta go this direction.
Gotta go this direction.
Right. Absolutely. Alright. So we back, and there was Ease the Pain, Look Here, featuring Mook Dig, R.I.P. Mook Dig. So, you know, you gotta always ask rappers these little few questions right here. Your top 5 from famous rappers. Top 5 famous rappers that everybody in the world knows.
Tupac. I'm a Tupac fan.
You got a 5 or just Tupac?
Nah, I mean I got a couple more. Tupac, a lot of up north rappers. I came up in the industry where lyricism was key. Yeah. So I say Tupac, and then for Tupac, I have to go somewhere like I listen to a lot of Nas. So I gotta go Nas. Early Nas, like Biggie. You know, they mainstream, somebody y'all can familiarize with. I'm a fan of people like Rakim and KRS-One, like to keep it a band. Yeah. And then just to spread it out a little bit, I have to go somebody like Scarface, bro.
Okay. So now, let's flip that and say top 5 Raleigh.
So top 5 Raleigh, like we was discussing earlier, naturally I'm a Southside nigga. I shout out 9 Deuce. Say 9 Deuce. I don't really, 9 Deuce and Musa, he won't super mainstream for the local market, but he inspired my lyricism and my aggressive.
He inspired a lot of them.
Right.
Like, hey, 9 Deuce probably leaving all everybody messed with Moose. Everybody
did. I don't know if you fuck with Musa went on.
Everybody did, man.
Shauna, nice. That's my little cousin.
Oh, word.
Ain't that picture over there with all this in it?
This nigga related by
You related to Shauna, little cousin. You related to Sway, you Shauna too, bro.
That's my cousin.
My blood.
That nigga say he related to Shauna too.
Oh, they ain't over there. I know the picture with all us in there we took from my grandma. Yeah, she Moose had her rapping.
And then like far as a lot of locals, I really, bro, 9 Deuce, like. I didn't have too many local influences, like other than the group I was in, which was Incognito. Like to keep it a band, bro, I felt like growing up, people in my era, I felt like I was better than them as far as lyricism. Like I felt like I could switch it up. Right. I had some shit I was saying. Right. So like, I just felt like I was better than them, and like. You know, not to say I was better, but in my mind, I didn't look to him. Right. I didn't look to him. All right, I looked at him as the competition. Yeah. I came up from a battle rapper. Yeah, like.
You know, I got this little thing I want to come up when I do the show going forward. That I kind of based it off. You know, Mike Utley. You know Utley from Halifax.
Not Big Utley.
Always screaming, "Who you with?"
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah. So
who you with?
So this who you with, right?
Yeah.
So it's a who you with, one or the other. So Parker Bigger, who you with?
All right. Bro, I'm with Paul, bro.
Alright, Gucci or Jesus, who you with?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. So, I listen to more G's than I listen to Gucci. Yeah. Like, if you was asking me from right now as present, Gucci is more present. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I respect Gucci, got them his entrepreneurship. Yeah. I would say Gucci more on the entrepreneurship, but as far as the music, I listen to more Jeezy. Yeah. Like them Trap or Die albums. Right. I was trapping the dime. I was I was on G.
So now the rest of these are strictly local. A lot of people not gonna get it, but the last one they might. And well, you I see you doing the fitness now. So back when you was on Swain, just hanging out trooping. Yeah. Cookout or Waffle House?
No question.
Back when I was on Swain.
When everybody was when you just eating that dirty shit. Cookout or Waffle House? Which one? You either catch a cat or Waffle House or walk cookout. That's how that shit is.
I'm gonna walk the cookout. I'm gonna walk the cookout and try to catch some plays. What you talking about?
Alright, so this might be a tough one. 200 or Shook.
Damn. That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. I'm saying, like, bro, this is a tough one, bro. I like Shook, bro. I'm gonna keep it bad. I like Shook because that last mixtape, one of the closest to the last mixtapes he put out, bro, was hard. Like, I can't even quote none of it right now, but he gonna get them snapping. Like, but you know, it's still my city all the way.
And you, before when I put this question up here, I was like, is he old enough for this question? I do believe so. And since he was on Swing, I know the answer to this, but I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Teddy's Hot Dogs or Mr. Oaks?
No,
you know, I already know it's Mr. Oaks. I already got them. Hey, listen, Mr. Oaks and Miss Oaks off Hill Street.
But Teddy tried to get it in on Swain sometimes. He had a little run. And the Teddy burger and shit.
I go to Teddy's and get the Teddy hot dogs and the Teddy burger. Shout out to Teddy Young, R.I.P. Mr. Teddy. Used to be out there take my food. Used to let me bring. You niggas used to let me bring food stamps. My mama needed cigarettes. I used to take the food stamps. Now they had to get cigarettes. But when you talking about them hot dogs and sausage dogs, yeah, them Miss Oaks.
So this one is just for UNC, NC State.
Bro, I'm a UNC fan. That's the only team that I'm a fan of. Bro, it's on team. Hey, listen. Tez put me out. Tez put me out. I'm out the building.
No, it's called North Carolina.
So yeah, that was a
no. Beat him North Carolina. He beat him North Carolina.
North Carolina blue. You don't go outside.
Blue logo.
So
they ain't really did too much of that.
If who would be your dream collaborator, producer and artist? Producer first.
Shit, producer. Shit, at this point, the only name that hit my brain for some reason, I don't even think it's my dream collab, but apparently it resonates. I want to do something with Zaytoven, like just cause. Artist, yeah, just Zaytoven, just to see what I do on his beat. You know what I'm saying? Give me one of them big 808. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got 808 Mafia up under him type shit, bro. Give me one of them 808 beats.
Hey, Zaytoven live on Amp. Somebody get that to him.
Man, get Zaytoven something. I said, send them motherfuckers in, bro. They got them work.
All right, now, which your dream artist? Like, which it can be, and it don't have to be a rapper. That's the best part about this, because some people might not even choose a rapper.
So, bro, I always, when I was in lockdown in high rise in 97, 98, I would write remixes to R&B tracks. Like, I put my verse on R&B tracks. So my dream collab would be to do some work with an R&B artist. At this point right now, I'd love to do something with LMA. You get what I'm saying? Put me on something with LMA. Let me get in my zone and talk my shit.
All right, so do you have anything new coming out? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, right now, for our shows, I ain't got nothing lined up at the moment, but I'll update you on my social medias, anything coming up. But I got two tapes coming out. I got one produced strictly by Lauren Gazelle out of Switzerland. Shout out to Lauren Gazelle on Instagram, LG Beats. I got a couple of tracks coming out. It'll have Droid House on it with just Lauren Gazelle beats. And I have a junk from JO3 Beats out of the UK. Shout out to JO3 Beats. Keep sending me them fire beats. And I got a mixtape coming out. It'll have some of the unreleased tracks, including Bossed Up, and a couple of other tracks that I'm putting together right now as we speak. So I got a mixtape and I got a EP coming out from Lauren Gazelle in the future with a couple of singles outside of those two projects coming out.
All right, so this is kind of my closeout question and something I'm going to start asking. Well, I've asked this before because I've interviewed people before on here in different manners. So, wisdom, wealth, or the world? Which ones you rather have?
I'd rather have wisdom. With wisdom, you could attain wealth, keep wealth, and we was told to be in the world but not of the world, so I'll take wisdom.
See, that's the south side, because I know to take wisdom too. With wisdom you can gain it.
All day. Grandma ain't gonna hate.
All right, man. We absolutely appreciate you for coming through, brother. Yeah. And you do have a page you gonna start up here pretty soon, right? Y'all look out for You Know Me Well, Look Kev Locksmith, Southside Stand Up. Any shouts out? Plug yourself, tell everybody what they can do outside of here.
All right, so y'all tap in with me. If you want to find me, you can Google search me under You Know Me Well or You Know Me Well, Look Kev Locksmith. Either or, take you to some of my links and profiles. I'm active on Spotify. Shout out to Spotify platform for allowing us to put music on your platform. To all my monthly listeners that's streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Find content that's not anywhere else. You can go to YouTube. You can shop Drug House merch on YouTube, on Spotify, and you can search it on a WOW W-O-W at Spotify.com. You will find WOW merch. You'll find Drug House merch. Shout out to Boss Knight. Shout out to Goodfellas ENT. Shout out to Musa Allah. Shout out to all of my supporters. Shout out to Creating Memories for all of my photos. Shout out to Scott for MP1 photos for all of the photos. Shout out to this platform. Shout out to Tez. Shout out to Bink. Shout out to the brothers to the right, the brothers to the left. Shout out to Moot Dig and the family. Shout out to Vault Money Twerk. Bro, I could probably go on and on. Shout out to all the beat makers. Y'all tap in with me. Get this music in your ear.
Alright, so we gonna end with Endless Pain. You know me well, Lil Kid.
This shit crazy. You know what, kid? I know I told you this before. I mean, before you know something, before I got shot and shit, I got out of the hospital.
Yeah.
My kid said, Rakim, it's this person named Unknown Willingly on Facebook keeps sending me a friend request. I said, who the fuck is Unknown Willingly? She said, I don't know, it's Unknown Willingly. I said, hold on, spell it. She started talking. I said, look at it again. She's up laughing like hell. I said, then she said, you know me well. She took about 10 seconds. She said, oh shit, that's Kevin too. I said, you about to double. She said, Unknown Willingly. I said, where you get that from?
So you going back?
What?
Are you going?
That's what's up on my leg. Appreciate it.
Go back to where?
Lord, man.
Get back on the amp. I don't know. I heard my dudes first now.
Go ahead.
You ain't gonna do that?
This moment you right here.
Just set it up.
Look, listen, though. I know you always
Going
had
along
it
me
in.
and Ben, you.
I'm already
You always did.
You know, we do my late night shit anyway. They don't like
certain points in life.
I mean, I was living good.
In the grid now.
I think the other day you said, I think you were right. I think they cut me out.
Yeah,
They put me down to 12
Yeah,
hours.
like, look, nigga, calm down. What you looking for?
I'm trying to.
You trying to rape us?
Yeah, when he get back, because we had to take a break. Yeah, I know. He said he'll be gone for a month. Say he come back, we gonna finish this shit. I gotta do it.
But this show, man, it'll be up there for like